Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got here to Death Mountain Crater, got the Bolero of Fire, and got a heart piece up on that there's the rock. Right there. Right there. There's the rock. And then in this episode, we're going to head into the Fire Temple. To be honest, this is not one of my favorite temples in the game. Grab the ladder, thank you. There you go. Now you're safe. To be honest, this isn't one of my favorite temples in the game, mostly because it's kind of long and winding and confusing and whatnot. And ooh, a statue. I can't do anything to the statue. But I can do something to this gaze. If I turn around, die. Die. Thank you. Thank you. So helpful. So helpful. But what you're going to want to do first is head to the left over here. And oh my, Darunia? Is that you? Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. How come he's the only one that can recognize me? All the Kokiri said, oh, no, you're too big to be Link. You're not Link. And then that Kuko lady's like, oh, you look like someone who could take care of Kikos? No, Kukos. Even though I kind of took care of her Kukos once before, 7 years ago, you'd think she'd remember my face. But no. No, she didn't. Nobody recognized me anymore. Except for Darunia. Thank you, Darunia, for recognizing me. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil, ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. Now, why would he do that? Why would he turn Hyrule into a burning wasteland? It's kind of his kingdom now. How does that make sense? Why would he release a fire-breathing dragon and tell it to burn his entire community? Not really community. Kingdom. Couldn't think of the word. I will go on ahead and try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer. But I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner's cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. And then he just nonchalantly goes to the boss door without a key. Only then he locks the door behind him like a douche. Okay, so a couple things worth noting about this temple. One, if you fall in the lava like so, you're kind of safe. You take damage very gradually. By very gradually, I mean once every, like, maybe 5 seconds. As opposed to, I think, if you're not wearing the Goron tunic... Stop getting out your arrows. If you're not wearing the Goron tunic, you'll just die instantly and be teleported back to the beginning of the temple. And another thing worth mentioning is the music in this temple. Originally, it had some sort of Islamic chanting in it, and Nintendo was forced to get rid of it for the, for later releases of the game other than the first one. So, yeah, and if you go and listen to that, it's scary crap. That is some scary crap. What is wrong with me today? I have no clue. Something was wrong with me yesterday, too. Huh. But, I don't know why Darunia just didn't free this one. I mean, he's right there. Goron! Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar that's stuck in the ceiling. I cannot talk. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. And then somehow I'm behind him and he's walking in front of me and he just, you know, where did he go? Nowhere. That's where he went. He went nowhere. Open this chest and get a small key. Yep. And then I don't think you can't. No, you can't. You cannot do that. I was gonna say, I don't think you can just jump across there, but I mean, why would you be able to just jump across there when you have to go through the entire temple and stuff to get all the things? Yeah. Okay, hook shot onto this thing. Head up here, jump across here, and up here. And this is just to get some berries, because all of my bottles are empty, and I might need some berries. So, a fairy hunting I will go. And it's in this, not that one. Oh god, fairy, thank you. I was afraid I would go, like, I cannot talk. I was afraid I was going to fall and not get the fairy. I got the fairy. And the bomb is like flat and 2D over there. How does that work? How does that work? How does that work? Magnets. How do they work? Nobody knows. Except for scientists. Scientists know. But now that you have this small key, we can head back into this room. And just head straight across into this next room without getting hit by a fire keys. Please. Thank you. Thank you. And then this is kind of like a burned bridge, broken room thing. And we're gonna need a couple of small keys here, so, first thing you're going to want to do is come over here. Oh god. Oh god. Head into this door. You can, it's worth noting, you can play the Song of Time and head up there. All that's up there is a gold sculptula, which I'm not going to be collecting. I just thought it would be worth noting for some people that might be interested. But here's the next Goron over here. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. Goron's special crop? Police! Goron's a growing weed over here. Just thought I would let you know. What? Goron weed. The Goron, that's why they were so hungry 7 years ago. Goron weed. And there's another small key, by the way. It's also worth noting. A lot of things are worth noting at the beginning of this temple, good lord. From this point on, you are always going to want two small keys whenever you're going anywhere in this temple. And okay, the bridge is way over there. Maybe I should head over. Well, that responded quickly. Oh god, okay. There we go. Maybe I should head over here to get to the back to the... Why can I not talk? How do I shot web? What the... Okay, keys. Okay. Okay. Salt on the wound. I didn't make that. Okay. And then head over this... Please don't... Oh god, you fall. Okay, I should probably... Hey, Rock. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. I should probably wait until that thing is there. Oh. That is not the button I pressed. Why do I still even have that out? I did not press that button. Should probably have these out again. But yeah, I didn't press that button. Okay. And hop onto this. You don't shake because you have some sort of propelling fire mechanism on you. This can't break. And then, this is what the Goron meant, because the Goron special crop, believe it or not, is not Goron weed. It's just bombs. Which I'm not going to keep out because I don't really need them a lot in this temple. I was having trouble finding my ocarina there. I am having the worst glare on my screen right now. But, yeah, and you head in here. And there's another Goron. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use Goron weed to do the job. Interesting. These Gorons are full of interesting facts that are going to help you throughout. Excuse me, throughout this temple. Link, grab the key. Thank you. I did that a little late. Ow. Face, meet wall. Or door, rather. Door, meet face. Ain't that an interesting pairing? Okay. And I actually cannot remember which way I came in the temple through. Not the temple, this door. The door that I came... Oh, okay. How about the one that's not locked? That's the one I came... You can die. Thank you. Very much. But the one that's not locked is the one we came through. So now we can head through the locked one. Into this room. And... Okay, okay. Up does not mean left. C-stick. What are you doing? I actually don't know what the C-stick is doing, but anyway, climb up this thing and you can see the giant pillar of lava, or fire, whatever it is, behind there, yeah. And, walk slowly and carefully over here, good lord. Okay, and now, do not miss the keys here, because you'll pull yourself to them and they will ambush you, and it's not a fun time. Or it could be a fun time, depending on what your definition of a fun time is. But what you're going to want to do is push this block over onto the geyser of lava, or I'm going to call it the geyser of fire, because that kind of sounds... Hiccup. That kind of sounds interesting. More interesting than geyser of lava. So that sounds pretty damn interesting. I do have to say that. That sounds pretty... Pretty dang interesting. I need to stop hiccuping and burping and whatnot. Good lord. Okay, okay. Over here is a torch slug. It's kind of a new enemy. It's really simple to take out with the Goron sword. Just like that. All you gotta do. They're just a nuisance. See, there we go. Just a nuisance. And then I believe you can jump over there. Yes, indeed. That is what you do. And then you push this block, yes. Push this block down here, off the ledge. I thought that was going to be off the ledge. It wasn't off the ledge. Now, okay, now it's off the ledge, a whole, like, half a centimeter later. And then pull it back here. What purpose this serves, I don't know. I guess it's just a shortcut. Okay, okay. Climb it. Thank you. Jump over here. Thank you. Oh. Purpose it serves is to get over here. Duh. And then climb this. And head up here. And then you see this thing. This circle of flame. We're going to do what the... Thank you, camera. What the Goron told us to do, and why did I say I wouldn't need bombs in this temple? I do need bombs in this temple. Very much so. What the Goron told us to do, and drop a bomb down next to the switch down there, and that's going to miss the switch? You are down there, right? No. Switch. Is the switch down another yeah, the switch is down here. What am I doing? Nothing. I'm screwing up the temple, that's what I'm doing. Well, not really the temple, more like this room in the temple, because I'm actually doing quite decently in this temple. I do have to say... Wrong direction. Come on. Okay, there we go. And then... Okay. Down here. Drop the bomb here. And then book it. Just book it up. I'm going to hit the switch. Finally! I took way longer than it needed to. And it only gives you a very, 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 very short amount of time to get up here. So even if you just cut the switch, you would not be able to just book it and get up there. That takes way too long. But heading into this room... This is the room with a bunch of rocks, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. But turn this way and head over here. And you will find... Over here. Right here is a abominable wall that there's a sculpture behind. I'm not going to point out all the sculptures, just the... Okay, Rock. Okay. Just the ones that I remember. I'm going to point out. But there is a sculpture behind that door if you want to bomb it and get the sculpture. Be my guest. Okay, and in here, it's another Goron. Oh. That was kind of like spot on. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword. Too much Josh Jepson. Swinging your sword, or by rolling forward. Did you know that? Actually, I did know that, but I wouldn't need to use it because I have a Goron tunic. I cannot catch fire, with a Goron tunic. Thank you very much. And in this chest, we find another key. Heading back to this room over here. Okay. Wait for the rock. Okay, then, what the? Rock? Rock, you can't just stop. You can't just stop and just keep the... Rocks! Rocks, what are you doing? Rocks, stab. There's a locked door right there. Like I said, we're always going to want to stab 2 keys for every door. I am going the wrong way, I think. I do believe I am. Yes, I am. Now, see, this is the maze-like part of it. But, no, I was going the right way. I just missed a turn. But, yeah, there's a switch. Here's another Goron. Talk to him. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move! Well, no. No crap. No crap, Goron. Good lord. If you use a sample of the Goron... Good lord, throat. If you use a sample of Goron weed, you can break it. So, Goron weed makes you stronger. I'm learning so much about Goron weed this episode. Another small key. Heading back through here. This room is confusing. I don't like it. I don't like many rooms in this temple. Why? There's one room. There's yeah, maybe more than one. Okay, I don't hate this temple. I actually think it's quite a well laid out temple. But, it's just relatively annoying. Okay. It's relatively annoying to navigate if you don't know what you're doing. And I sort of don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm not as well versed in this temple as I am the water temple and the forest temple. Because the forest temple I had to do like 4 times. Just, like, for this playthrough. And then the water temple is my favorite temple, so I'm bound to know what I'm doing in there. But, right now, it'd be wise of you, very, very wise of you, to set, Furor's Wind here, because there are very narrow platforms in this room, as you can plainly see, and Furor's Wind will help you. And I don't think I actually ever explained what Furor's Wind does. Basically, it sets a warp point, and if you fall or anything, or if you need to get back to somewhere in the temple quickly, you can just use Furor's Wind and go back to that point in the temple, which is what I'm going to do if I fall here, because knowing me, I'm going to fall here. But, okay. I forgot to hit the switch. It's right here. It's just right up here anyway. But hit the eye switch, opens the door, and we will be heading through this door in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode, I would appreciate it if you would leave a like, a comment, maybe even a favorite. If you really enjoyed this video, as well as all the other series I have going on, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It really helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys next time. Mechanism for me. So, there we go. You found the Megaton Hammer! Proceed to smash and break junk! Smash and break junk. It's so heavy, you need to use 2 hands to swing it. Smash and break junk. It kind of sounds like Nintendo was trying to refrain from swearing and saying something like, excuse my language here, for a second, like say something like smash and break shit, but they couldn't say shit, so they just said smash and break junk.